Dear Prime Minister, my name is Yishai Fleisher. I am the international spokesman for the Jewish community of Hebron. And I think that we all know that the situation that we have right now is simply intolerable. We can't have Jews be afraid to live in the land of Israel. We can't have Jews walking around afraid to go to places like Hebron, which is the place where our fathers and mothers are buried. We can't have a place like Gush Etzion, which is so successful, so much thanks to your economic policies, have become normative places, become abnormal because we're allowing the jihad to take root. Adoni Rosh Mמשלה, Mr. Prime Minister, tremendous respect for all your great work. It's great to be able to catch the terrorists at the edge, at the end, when they're coming at us. You know, catch them when they're coming out of their swamp. But that's not good enough. We got to catch them before they come out. We got to drain that swamp. We can't have terrorists messing up our lives, killing our children in the most normative places in the land of Israel. And if you expect me to get on this microphone and to speak calmly, I'm not going to do it. Because 33 people is not the amount of people that have been murdered. There have been thousands, hundreds and thousands that have become afraid. Not to mention all the people that have been maimed, whose lives have changed forever. Not to mention all the people whose sons, daughters, fathers have been killed. We cannot allow this situation to go on. And of course, Women in Green and Nadia Matar has said very clearly, and I believe this very much as well, it's not about what the international community tells us that it's hopelessness. It's actually about the hope of taking our land away from us. This gives an appetite to the jihad. There's an appetite that the jihad has because it thinks it will win. We think that we have a great and flourishing country with its startup nation. It's so shiny and great. The economy's great. You get a new car. And we think that we're on the winning path. But the jihad thinks that they got Sinai, they got Gaza, they got South Lebanon, they got Judea and Samaria. They're in control of Hebron. They think that they're on the war path to take away Jerusalem and to put us into the sea. Nothing's changed from 60 years ago. Nothing's changed from 67 when they said that they would throw us into the sea. Nothing changed for those jihadist policies that are no different than the Nazi policies that one of the great Palestinian leaders, Haj Amin al-Husseini, had in the past. So we have to take away that hope. And Mr. Prime Minister, let me remind you of the greatest rabbi that you and I both share in our hearts, and that's Rabbi Jabotinsky, right? He said that the way to do it is to put up an iron wall, to send a signal that we'll never give up our homeland. We will never let them take our land. We will never let them kill our people anymore. That's the meaning of never again. And now never again needs to be enacted. It can't be just a theory. Never again. Here's another Holocaust museum. We have to say never again to the jihadists. Those who are coming to kill our children, our fathers, our brothers, our sisters, our daughters. We have to say never again. We have zero tolerance for the death of Jews. That's what the Jewish state is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a safe haven first and foremost. And you're in charge of that. Mr. Prime Minister, we have so much respect for you. Don't let that respect be wasted. This is your opportunity to show your great economic leadership, your other leaderships, and now it's time not only to grow this country economically, but to get back to our ancestral homeland, to let Jews feel safe in places like Hebron, in Shechem. Ladies and gentlemen, our ancestral lands are places that we're afraid to go to. We're afraid to go to Kever Yosef. We can't go there, it's been burnt down. We go to the tomb of Rachel, it looks like some kind of jail. We're afraid to go to the tombs of our fathers and mothers. This situation has to change. Israel's got to shift gears. And it's time now, of course, for sovereignty, full sovereignty. And there's a pathway for minorities to live normally in our world. They could live there with civil rights. They could live there with a pathway to citizenship. But they can't be seditious. And Mr. Prime Minister, there's no way that we're going to send a signal to the jihad that we will never let them win if we have jihadist Knesset members in our highest body, in our holiest body, in this body that says that this is the future of Israel. There's the jihad right there. So what is a 13-year-old jihadist in Hebron going to think? He thinks, look at the Knesset members that are just making a mockery out of us in our Knesset. Why shouldn't I go out and stab? We have to start at the top. the fish starts to stink from the head. Take out those Knesset members, make a normal policy that seditious people are going to go to jail, and let us live in freedom, in liberty, and in sovereignty in the land of Israel.